Hi everyone, welcome back to The Chosen One by Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for your support. Today's word is, God said your marriage will work out when you worship together with your spouse. Whatever's going on with you and your husband, your wife, you need to give it to the Lord. You both need to be worshiping. You both need to give it to the Lord. Because if you notice, it's so many things that's going on with a lot of married couple, and the devil is after marriage. He do not like when two people is together. So what you have to do, you need to pray together. That's how you keep the devil away from your marriage. As husband, as wife, you need to pray. You need to pray. It's no excuses. And 1 John 4:19, it says, we love him because he first loved us. It's just important that we love each other. You love your husband, you love your wife, you love each other as one. And let me tell you this, the devil, he doesn't like marriage. He don't like when two people are together and doing the same thing. That's why when you get married, make sure God is in it. Because I'm telling you, some of you get married, you got the devil in it. And that's why some people that's watching me, some of y'all already had a divorce within 4 months. You done had a divorce with the person within a week after you got married. So you need to ask God to help you. And if you're going through some marriage issues in your marriage, you need to pray and ask God to strengthen your marriage. There's no way that you both should be arguing over and over and fighting over and over. That's a demon that's in your marriage, and you need to pray and ask God to restore it. Because if God don't restore that, it will sink down. So you have to do whatever you need to do. So pray for your marriage, ask God to help you, and God will. So keep praying, keep fasting for each other, ask God to pull you both back together. Whatever's going on, point it out to the person and pray for it. You know, maybe he cheating. Maybe she going out to the strip club, dancing on the pole. Who knows? You got to pray about it and give it to the Lord, because God, the only one that can restore your marriage. You know, you can tell your mother, your father all day, but only God can restore your marriage. So you give it to God and ask God for help, and God will restore you. So I just want to say to you, continue to be encouraged, walk with God, and know that God will work it out for your good. You have to be the one to stand up for your marriage. If you really want your marriage to work out, pray for one another. You know, fast for your husband. Ask God to help him. Maybe he dealing with temptations. He with you, but maybe he still having dreams or something about somebody else. Maybe he got a soul tie. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you get married, you got to get all, listen, before you get married, get all of that stuff out the way. These soul ties and these demons and stuff that you're dealing with. Because when you get married, the next person ain't got time to deal with that stuff. And I'm just being honest. It's a shame how some people get married and let that next person deal with all that junk. People want to be loved correctly. People want to be whole. People want to be one. People want, you know, to be loved the right way. Ain't nobody got time for that. You get into marriage and you still dealing with some soul ties years ago. I mean, you still dealing with this girl from your high school, and you've been in this marriage for 12 years, and this girl from your high school, you and her best friends. Then all of a sudden, you and her start sleeping around. Come on, y'all. You got to watch who you friends with as well. You got to let the past go. If you know that's some girl that you used to deal with back in the day, why you still friends with her? You got to let that go, because they ain't going to do nothing but mess up your relationship with you and your wife. So what you need to do is ask God to help you to let go of that person and move on with your wife. It's a shame how some of y'all, man, walk in these relationships and having these ladies deal with your leftovers. It's a mess. Nobody should be dealing with that stuff. You need to get your priorities together. You need to handle your business and let it go. You need to let them soul ties go. Let that relationship go. I tell anybody, before you get married, make sure you work on yourself. Make sure you fix yourself. Get yourself together. Because at the end of the day, nobody want to deal with that mess. whatever you've been dealing with them, don't bring it into your next relationship, because they ain't nothing but the devil. You need to learn how to let that person go and let God deal with them. You get into a whole marriage, you building a whole foundation, and guess what happened? You can't even move forward because you got this man on your heart. When you married, you supposed to only think about your husband. Not thinking about Bobby, not thinking about Michael, not thinking about Kevin, not thinking about all these crazy people. Let your past go. It's time to let it go. You need to be able to love your husband, love your wife. Put them first. And make sure you put God in your relationship. God needs to be first, and then you put your partner next. You done worrying about soul ties and all this stuff, how you had sex with people back in the day. That doesn't matter. You married now. Why you relying on things that you used to do back in the day? Oh, man, I tell you, she can't do it like how she do it. It's childish. Y'all got to grow up. When you get married, you need to learn how to keep your business in your bedroom. Nobody need to know what's going on with you. All I'm saying to you is this. Learn how to pray. Learn how to pray for your husband and wife. Learn. Learn how to pray for your husband. Learn how to pray for your wife. Because guess what? You are one. There's no excuses. Pray for them. You understand? Pray for them. God made Adam and Eve. God had Adam and Eve working in the garden. He had them doing assignments. They disobeyed him, so they had to deal with the consequences. And you think God ain't going to give you consequences? You got another thing coming. You need to fix your story and get yourself together. Stop allowing people to get in your marriage and mess you up. You got to realize the devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. That lady can come in your marriage and destroy. Say, look, you know, I just got finished having sex with your husband. Lying because she wants you and him to break up. You got to realize the plans of the enemy. The devil would do just enough to make you mad. The devil would do just enough to get you unhappy. All I'm saying is pray and ask God for strength in your marriage. God will restore you both. God will help you both. So whatever you and your husband going through, pray about it. If it's something about, you know, communication, you know, he don't want to have sex with you, she don't want to have sex with you, you pray and you give it to God. You let God restore your marriage. Keep family members out. Because let me tell you, nobody know your story the way you know how to tell it. So let me tell you, you deal with your business in your bedroom. You tell people to mind their business. Okay? You learn how to talk to your husband. As a woman, we have to learn how to express ourselves. We have to learn how to communicate with our husband. We shouldn't have to go to somebody else to communicate. And as a man, you got to learn how to keep people out your business. I know you got friends and your bros and your brothers in Christ and all this, your cousin. Sometimes you got to leave them out your business. When you got issues going on with your wife, you need to handle that at home, bruh. You need to keep people out your business. Every time you and your wife have a business and problem going on, you calling everybody. You got to stop acting like a female. That's what females do. Females, that's what we do. We call. But I'm going to tell you, I used to do stuff like that. And I'm going to be honest with you. When I used to have issues and stuff like that going on, I ain't talking about, you know, I'm talking about when me and my husband first got married. Yes, I used to call. I used to call my godmother. I used to talk to her about it. But I said, you know what, God, I ain't calling nobody. I'm going to just pray and I believe it in your hands. Yes, we all did that before. We would call our godmother. We would call our mother. We would call our father and tell our father everybody what's going on in our marriage. You need to stop telling people what's going on in your marriage. It's not good. It's not healthy. It's disrespectful and it's nasty. You got to grow up, be a woman, be a man, take care of your priorities and do what you need to do to make your marriage work. Stop allowing people to affect your marriage and talk and pray to God about it, and God will do it. Okay? So I love you. I want to say be encouraged. Keep people out your business. Keep people out your business. You married, you take care of your business in your bedroom. You take care of your business in your household, and you ask God for strength. Ask God to help you and your husband to communicate. Ask God to help you and your husband to talk and to go out on dates. And ask God to restore your marriage. Some of you that's watching me, your marriage have fallen apart because you telling everybody your business. You got to stop telling everybody what you're going through. It's not their business. It's not their story. It doesn't matter what people say. People love drama. And I'm being honest with you. People love drama. Anytime you having every time you having a problem, guess what? That person right there listen. And guess who it is? It's your female friend. And you a male. Oh, you got a problem with her again, bruh? Oh my God. You need to let her go. And that's your female friend. That's why you got to be careful. All I'm saying to you, be careful who you telling your story to. Stop telling everybody your business. Pray about it and give it to God. I love you. Have a great, beautiful day. God bless you. Stay blessed. Do not give up. Pray about all things. Thank you for watching.